Welcome back to the embassy, my fellow YouTubers. What's up? Hey, I'm your ambassador, Ambassador Al. You're all diplomats. We're all ambassadors our own way, but I'm in charge here. Anyway, one thing I like to do on this channel is not just Crucible videos, not just Dark Dimension 6 videos. Look for more of those. I like to do event guides. People want to know, how does this event work? How do things how is this easy? Is it brutal? Is it hard? I don't want to read the blog and the chart and the thing. Just tell me, can it be done? What's the path? How do we get there? So I'm doing more of these. So first thing is, hey, we don't have all the numbers. This is one where the main thing you'll see later on in the video, it's about campaign energy and using campaign energy to get orb fragments to open orbs. And the more orbs you open, the more points you get on the milestones. But we don't know how many fragments per campaign energy we're going to get. Like we saw with the apple thing, right? The apples of Eden, the bounty of Asgard. It matters, right? Is it 13 to 12? Is it 7 to 1? Is it 8 to 1? How many? We don't know yet. It's not in print anywhere. If you've seen it, comment down below and I will fix the video or make at least we'll add it, right? But in the meantime, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. It's free to subscribe on YouTube and you'll get alerted when my other content comes online. Like I said, I got a lot more Dark Dimension 6 guides coming up here. I'm already through global. So we start cosmic in the next couple next day or two, maybe 3 days at most. I'm short one piece, drives me crazy, and we'll go from there. We'll be previewing the new changes in Crucible, whatever. We do lots of things, but you're here for this guide right here. It looks too easy. If I use the last ratio we use in the apples thing, which means it's probably not right, we're gonna find out. Subject to change. This video is subject to change because the event is subject to change. We won't know until it goes live at 5 p.m. Eastern. That's 2 p.m. Pacific. Today, Thursday, August 3rd. And if it's massively different, I'll delete this, do a whole new video. But if it's close, I'll put comments in there with the new math and the new targets and all that sort of thing. Let's get through this. So step one, it's based on my assumptions subject to change. It's fairly easy to get the monthly items, which is great, and looks possible to get all the milestones, which can't be right because they're really nice. Let's show you real quick. The last milestones in here, in game, are like a Elite 7. That's ridiculous. Hey, look at this thing. So this is the new temp pad. This is the new currency for the monthly event chase for Sylvie, which again starts today. Vol ends today, so make sure you wrap up all your Vol stuff. Okay. Also, in these events, instead of having a gem and a sword and a cape and whatever else and boots and the bracelet, monthly items, there's just one. Each one of these is worth 30,000 of these towards the monthly milestone for Sylvie. So you want these. The last one of these occurs at milestone 18. That's why I'm counting that as the monthly target. 44,000 for the last monthly item. I know they're all the same item. But the last milestone 20, at 58,000 points, it looks too easy to get, which tells me the math is probably wrong. We're making assumptions based on the last event, which are probably not great, but we got to do something. But look at this last milestones: an Elite 6, some 17 minis for mutants, 50 gold promos. That's nice. And the last one, an Elite 7. Remember, Elite 7s, you don't need 5,000. 2,500 is a complete orb for Elite 7s, by the way, which is very nice. And then these are Gear 18 pieces for Mutant. Once again, why are we getting Mutant and Mutant? This is, I don't know. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I need some more Mutant gear, but it's crazy. And more gold promos. So this feels like it's too easy. Stay tuned. Subject to change. We'll edit. We'll fix the numbers because this seems like it's just way too good. But let's go real quick. So, overview again. It's 6 days. So it's Thursday through next Tuesday. We'll get that. 6 days. It's solo. The no lines part. There's no leaderboard. It's just chasing milestones, getting stuff. And I'm sure the orbs themselves have things in them as well. Let me double check that as well. Let me see what's in those orbs. Are the orbs in the game? Let me double check. I don't think I saw them earlier, but let me double check. Let me check because the orbs come and go, by the way. I don't see that orb yet. Well, it's somewhere else, but it shouldn't be anywhere else. It should be right there. So the orb's not even there. I don't have the orb contents, so that's nice, real nice. Let's take a look. This is your normal daily chart for campaign energy. Feel free to pause and write stuff down. This is just the math of it. Every 5 minutes you get a campaign energy, so that's cumulative. If you add on the 380 refreshes, you add on the daily web milestone 100 energy, you add on if you core, right? You could spend a lot of campaign energy. I don't think we need to, unless the ratios are much worse, and they may be much worse. Okay. Way the points work. You get 1,500 points for opening each orb. Orbs take 2,000 fragments, so it'd be nice to keep the points the same, but they're not. It's 1,500 points per opening each orb. Also, there'll be sales for orbs on the website, of course, offers in game, of course. And there'll be some free claims. We'll get to that. I'm assuming it's 8-to-1 because that's what we had last time as our best ratio. It may not be. It probably won't be quite this friendly. Okay. With the 8-to-1 ratio, I know, subject to change. I'm going to say it every time because I feel, oh, you said if we do our normal energy per day, it's 200 cores a day. I think that's normal, especially during events where we're using energy. You get 26.6 orbs, get 2,400 points. That's from using the power cores, 200 power cores a day, times 6 days, times 2 points each. You have this many points. I'm not including free claims yet. That's a pretty good total. That's almost all the way to 44,000. I said, what if you spent a little more? What if you spent 200 cores more per day? That's 2 more refreshes. That's 240 more energy per day. You're going to get 53,000 points for opening these orbs and the points from spending the cores. And what's it going to get you? Well, I think free claims, I'm guessing they'll give us like half an orb a day for 6 days. So at the end of 6 days, we have 3 orbs or 4,500 points. Again, an assumption. It's an assumption, subject to change. We don't know for sure. I haven't seen it. Envoys maybe have seen it. I'm not an envoy. If you're listening, I'd like to be an envoy. I'm in. I'm down. I'll sign the paperwork. Let's do it. But I'm not. Total points, if you had all the energy, all the points, plus the free claims, I think at 46,788 for just normal energy, got to core a little bit, not just, free stuff. And if you do the, this is the scenario B, the 1388, the one I did on the previous page. I got to fix it. I'll fix it in post. The little more energy, the 200 more cores, you're going to get 57,828, which is right up to the milestone right at the end here. So that feels too easy. It really kind of does. Again, if you just do an extra 200 cores a day, an extra 240 energy here, that's 1348. I've got you getting right up the line right here. So maybe a little extra energy here, a little bit. I'm going to guess 8-to-1 probably is not the right ratio, but it's the best I've got right now. It's what we used last time out. That's what I got for you. So conclusions. If it's 8-to-1, if we get half an orb per day in the free claims or something similar in the points, it'll be pretty darn easy through moderate engagement to get all the monthly items, the reset charges, which are counted as 30,000 temp pads, and all the temp pads, you get all the points. I think it's going to be pretty good. If that's also the case, you can get all the milestones by coring just an extra 200 cores, an extra 200 cores per day for 6 days. That's extra 1,200 more cores. I think it's pretty darn reasonable to get extra stuff. If I spent 1,200 more cores to go from just here to buy this package for 1,200 cores, that's like $10, $15, maybe $20 offer. This is way better than their standard $20 offer. So I think this may be too rosy of a conclusion. We're going to have to wait and see what happens when the event actually goes live and get more info. So stay tuned on that. Again, like and subscribe, comment down below. Once we have more numbers, we will add to this and make it better. But I wanted to give you guys some idea of how the event is laid out so you can decide how involved you want to be. Above and beyond that, keep me in mind for your weddings, bar mitzvahs, and parties. I do puppet shows. No, just kidding. I'm an endgame Marvel Strike Force player. I have a 51 million TCP account. I've played all Dark Dimensions. I love them. We do all the Scourge stuff. Nova Trials Part 2 starts today as well. Join me on twitch.tv/AmbassadorAl. Watch my videos. I got Crucible content. We're looking forward to the new season. We got War content. That's going to be changing. Raid stuff. Bifrost team. I got them. We got a good guide. We'll put something out. Arena stuff. Arena's totally be changing with Secret Defenders. Keep an eye on this channel. We actually, turns out we did some testing. You can use Defenders to give buffs to Secret Defenders. They do actually act as Defenders in other game modes. We did some testing to see in-game how does it actually work. And I test things so you don't have to. you should do your own test too, of course. But it's great. And if you've had, even if the blitz, we make it more fun. That's the point of this channel, is to have fun in the game, optimize your experience, get more bang for your buck, for less time, less money, less effort, and hopefully more joy. Why do you play games in the first place? That should be the main reason. Hey, but we all got our own reasons. Anyway, as we say, we come for the content, stay for the reels and the feels. We have a good time out there, especially on twitch.tv, but in my videos as well. So little plug, little shout out. Make sure you like and make sure you subscribe. You're in the first 1,000 subscribers. It's a pretty cool place to be. You're on the ground floor. So it's a good time. Again, even though I'm a 51 million TCP account, I can give advice to mid-game, early game. Come to the channel. We as a community, we're building an ecosystem. We're building a collective here. We're building an embassy. It should be a good time. Anyway, that's all for this video. I'm going to wrap it up real quick. But again, look for notes, subject to change. I'll wrap up with this. Again, our rules of playing games. Winning beats losing. Everyone knows that. Losing beats not playing, because as long as you are playing, you have a chance to stay winning. Have love, be love, spread love and joy. Have fun out there. I will see you next time. #intentional fun. See you next video, guys. Take care of yourselves. See you next time. Bye.